Kia ora. I just wanted to jump on here quickly, and this is for parents and caregivers that may be struggling with some challenges with their children at the moment. Perhaps your child is experiencing depressive states, maybe anxiety, self-harming, suicidal ideations, violence, whatever it might be. First, I want to say to you, I hear you and I feel you, because I know exactly what you're going through. Secondly, you might be getting to a stage where you could be feeling resent for your child. It could be even coming to feeling hate because of what's going on, the experiences you're having. Once again, I hear you, and I want to let you know that you can change this, you can flip this, and you can have that wonderful relationship with your child, and they can live to be their best selves. Okay, so just a little bit of insight that's very powerful, and it will help to change things quite quickly. The first, that is, how do you perceive your child? And this was a big eye-opener for me. If you perceive your child as maybe someone that needs to be fixed, something's wrong with them, they're deficit in some way, then it would pay to reframe that, reframe the way you think about them. So know that your child is a taonga. They are precious, they are special, no matter what behaviours they exhibit, and they are light. At their core, their true selves, they are pure light and they are perfect. And so it's about really tapping into this and focusing on that light that they have. So any experience that you have with them where you see that they're doing something good, or that they are they've got a skill or a talent, just milk it. Give it to them, tell them about it as much as you can. I know at the moment you're probably seeing a whole lot of the more negative behaviours, and so sometimes it's really hard to see all of that. But I promise you, you will find it. Put in the effort and you'll find those positive traits, because we all have them. That can be very powerful. Once we shift the way that we view someone and we see them for who they truly are, and that those behaviours, they aren't really them, we start being able to respond to them in more loving and more calm ways. Okay, so something that's been really practical and helpful for me, and it has absolutely changed our lives, is number one, this is what I did. I got a pen and a piece of paper, and I wrote down the best version of ourselves. I wrote what I wanted my relationship to look like with my child. Okay, so for you or for me, it was being respectful to each other, being kind, laughing lots together, going and doing things that we love, going to the beach. I imagined my child as thriving, as being confident, as being loving, kind, compassionate, all of these great characteristics and traits. And I started to feel it. So it's really important that you put the feeling into it, and yeah, just milk it. Feel those feelings as you write that story. The second thing that I'd like you to do is to get a photo of them. Get a photo that sparks happiness, joy when you see it. It might be when they're a baby. It might be a time that you've had where you've been able to capture a really fun experience that you've had on camera. The third thing is to get your piece of paper and your photo and take it with you everywhere. Every spare moment that you have, whether you be sitting in a line at the shops or on your lunch break, get out that picture, get out that story, and just go through it. Feel it, visualize it, imagine it. What you start doing is you start rewiring your brain, and you'll notice that you will start responding to your child differently. you will start responding to them like they are this amazing king or queen, and you'll really start seeing them for who they truly are. You will respect them, you will love them. It is a powerful, powerful concept, and if you do it, I promise you it works. It has been a year since the worst stages that we experienced, and when I first started doing these techniques, it didn't go very well, because it was kind of like, what's going on here? Why are you responding so differently? And so they have this bit of like, and so sometimes you might see the behaviours getting worse. However, as time goes and you're consistent and you just focus on who they truly are, don't give any energy to the negative behaviours. Just don't. And it's gonna be the hardest thing that you have to do. But if you can give it no energy, you will notice a massive change. I think as human beings, we're just tuned or wired to want to have some justice. Like when we feel like something's happening to us, it's like we've been mistreated, or that it's not fair, then we want to discipline, or we want to make sure that they learn that lesson. The best lesson that we can give them is to come from a place of love, and they'll learn how to respect and treat people well when we start doing it ourselves, when we start doing it to them unconditionally. Okay, super hard, and I still struggle to do it sometimes, but I can notice the difference straight away. When I'm focusing on what's going right, then we're in the flow, we're enjoying life. When I start nagging and focusing on what is going wrong, boom, things start going downhill. So trust me, give it a go, it's worth it. Give it at least 30 days, make it a habit. Just live it, breathe it, and start seeing your child for who they truly are. When you do this, you start seeing yourself for who you truly are. It changes everything, your whole entire outlook on life. If you need help, just give me a message and I'll get back to you. Kia ora.